Good morning. This is KELOLAND On The Go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your weekend. We also have your boredom busters coming up. At first, our top story. 1 month following a deadly train crash south of Harrisburg, an effort is now underway to increase safety measures at the crash site. The Torgerson family was driving on 274th Street just south of Harrisburg last month when they collided with a train, killing 45-year-old Jen and 12-year-old Kaylee. Now, Jen's twin sister is working with local and state leaders to try and prevent another tragedy from happening at this railroad crossing.
You know, you can't see anything beyond where this berm is, and he didn't see the train at all. And again, if there were lights out here, that would have at least given him an indication to stop or to yield, you know, and it's tough.
With new housing developments already underway south of Harrisburg, Jody Kuiper's ultimate goal is to get gates and lights put up at this railroad crossing. But until that happens, she's also reminding drivers about the importance of yielding at crossings and working on a temporary solution for this increasingly busy road. Police in Watertown have arrested a suspect in connection with child sex crimes. Officers arrested 44-year-old Ted T.J. Herkus on Friday. He's charged with possession and manufacturing of child pornography, plus a charge of rape involving a child under 13 and sexual contact with a child under 16, along with sexual exploitation of a minor. Herkus is in the Coddington County Detention Center. Police say their investigation is ongoing and that more charges are pending. Marty Jackley is back at his old desk at the South Dakota Attorney General's office. He was sworn into office a week ago this morning. Jackley originally served as Attorney General from 2009 to 2019. He says he's glad to be back running the office, and there's a lot of work to do. His priorities will be hiring staff and working to reduce crime in the state.
We need to get a grasp on violent crime in South Dakota. We need to get a grasp on drug addiction. Obviously, with some of the opioid settlements coming in, we have that opportunity on addressing addiction through prevention, through treatment centers. The governor's done a great job with the women's side on the treatment, and then we got to put those drug dealers away.
Jackley is filling 4 open attorney positions and 8 positions in the DCI. He hopes to be up to full staff in a few months. Civil Air Patrol units from across South Dakota will practice search and rescue skills today. That means you may see the Civil Air Patrol's white vans on state roads and its red and white and blue single-engine plane in the sky, but it's not an emergency. Members will be practicing searching for a missing person in the snow as well as for lost cattle. Well, much of the snow from last week's storms in Sioux Falls has been hauled away from city streets, but parking lots remain a work in progress. Private companies are working around the clock to clear the lots, but there's so much snow and little room to put it, lots are running short of parking spots.
You know, parking is a premium to a lot of these smaller, retail shops and strip malls with multiple businesses. So you lose a couple spots and all of a sudden somebody drives by, maybe that's a customer you lose.
The big piles will be around for a while because private trucking companies that haul away snow from parking lots have been too busy with projects for the city. Let's take a first look at the forecast now with meteorologist Scott Munt in the Storm Center. Good morning, Scott.
All right, good morning, Perry. Good morning, everybody. We are looking at warmer temperatures for this weekend. Today, we'll have numbers in the 30s across eastern KELOLAND. I'd say near 40 in central South Dakota, and a warmed Rapid City to 62 today. That will happen with partly cloudy skies. Slightly cooler air for tomorrow, then we'll watch for that wintry mix come Monday. More details on your forecast coming up. Perry?
All right, thank you very much, Scott. The Sioux Falls Stampede is attempting to grow the game of hockey at the local level with Hockey Day South Dakota. The Premier Center will host 4 youth and high school hockey games starting at 8:30 this morning. The schedule of games includes a pair of boys and girls varsity contests.
For us, I think, to bring Mitchell and Watertown in, an opportunity to play in the Premier Center, a place they normally wouldn't get to play a game. We hope that, it's something they enjoy and something they're going to treasure and remember, for the rest of their playing days.
The complete schedule of the games at the Premier Center for Hockey Day South Dakota is available with this story here at KELOLAND.com. We finally have a winner of the $1.3 billion Mega Millions jackpot. The winning ticket that matched all 6 numbers in last night's drawing was sold in the state of Maine. The jackpot is the 4th largest lottery prize in U.S. history after no one won the big prize for 25 straight drawings. It also marks the 7th time there was a winner on a Friday the 13th. The jackpot for Tuesday night's drawing now drops down to an estimated $20 million. The Stampede hockey team takes on the Omaha Lancers at the Denny Sanford Premier Center. The puck drops at 6:05. The Dakota Territory Gun Collectors Association is hosting the Brookings Gun Show. It's taking place inside the Swiftel Center from 9 to 5. Sunday's hours are 9 to 3. Admission is $10. Racing enthusiasts will want to check out the Race and High Performance Swap Meet at the Expo Center of the W.H. Lyon Fairgrounds in Sioux Falls. More than 300 booths will be selling and swapping parts and other items from 8 to 3. Admission is $8, free for children 12 and under. The Cavalier Classic Show Choir Competition and Vocal Jazz Festival wraps up today at Jefferson High School in Sioux Falls. The performances start this morning and last through the day with award presentations in the evening. Admission to the show choir is $15 and $10 for children. Jazz-only admission is $10 for adults and $5 for children. It's free for ages 4 and under. The Ballerina Dance Studio in Sioux Falls presents its winter show. The performance is at 1 o'clock at O'Gorman High School. Scott?
And in weather for today, we'll watch our stronger southerly winds. That may lead to areas of blowing snow, especially into Minnesota, but that can also move over into eastern and southeastern South Dakota. So for any of you that have some travel plans for this weekend, keep this in mind. We may have areas of blowing snow across eastern and southeastern KELOLAND. We'll get a break from the wind tomorrow, and then it comes back on Monday. But on Monday, though, winds will come in from the north, and we still may see some wind gusts near 30. And this is occurring as we do have some snow falling. So this is Futurecast for today. Dry skies. For tonight, we'll go mostly cloudy. Thicker clouds tomorrow. Temperatures will be a little cooler, and then we'll watch Sunday night into Monday for that wintry mix, eventually switching over to all snow, especially in the western central. I would say parts of eastern and northeastern South Dakota should see all snow by the noon hour on Monday. This is still a wintry mix, mainly east of Interstate 29. We could see that wintry mix into Minnesota, northwestern Iowa. That will eventually switch over to snow, probably as we hit the late afternoon hours in the evening. Snowfall forecast right now, cannot rule out a couple of inches here and there. We have that going in Rapid City, Pierre, up toward Mobridge and Aberdeen, and even in south central South Dakota, approaching an inch or two. Chamberlain and Winter, and Yankton, same story, an inch or two. I wouldn't be surprised if we get around an inch total in Sioux Falls, but we may see some lingering snow showers in the Tuesday to help with that. Temperatures today will hit the 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s in western KELOLAND, 20s and 30s for lows tonight, and then for tomorrow, slightly cooler. Clouds will be a little thicker. You could always check the details of the 7-day forecast while you're here online. Have a great weekend.